I left Oceanside. I'm on the way to LA. I'll be mostly stationed at the bicycle casino. So far they were allowing RVs on their parking lot, and I hope that's still the case. So see you and the bicycle sessions. Goodyear blimp, that's the special parking for him. And I'm back at the bike. Mask if you're not vaccinated. If you're fully vaccinated, no mask. I didn't lie. I said no. So I even didn't get chips and seat. Guy yells, Mr. Vegas. Okay, big stack. This is gonna be the action then. How's the game, my friend?
It was good.
Oh.
Broke.
It broke. And then I came, now it's...
Coming back. You took everybody's money, man.
Yeah, I can see that. So let's talk bicycle sessions. I came to Los Angeles, I think it was June 24th when I left Oceanside, and I played here through June 19th. So that is like 4 weeks. And I want to show you those sessions in just one video, because I really didn't commit to making separate session video showing a whole bunch of hands. I just want to show you some interesting moments. You know me, I like numbers. So let's see, how did we do? I'm gonna use my laptop and some spreadsheet too. So here's the first interesting data. I played for 28 days, I played only 12 sessions. I played like once in every 3 days. Let's see some numbers. So for 12 sessions, I logged 40 hours, which gives me 3.3 hours per session, which is 3 hours and 20 minutes per session. On average, per session I was up $93, and that translates to $28 per hour. So out of 12 I logged 7 positive sessions and 5 negative sessions, $1,100, and that's my total for 12 sessions. That's that $93 per session. Is that good number? Where you tell me. I mean, we all want to win like 1,000 every time we sit at the table, but it doesn't work like that. So here, like I said, let's see how this worked in real numbers. I came and 24th immediately went to play. I played 4 hours and 20 minutes. I was in a game for 300, had an add-on for 500. So combined, I'm in a game for 800, and cashed out 351, which gives you minus 449, 450 minus. So here on a graph, you can see that minus. So here's a few hands from that first session, just to illustrate that I couldn't win much. I get pocket queens, you know, regular raise, betting the flop, and on the river, we see 4th club. The guy bets 20 after just calling my bets. I had 2 red cards. I am willingly called. He shows the flush normally.
That hurts.
Non-stop. Non-stop.
Can I get chip run, sir?
Call. I get pocket aces. Similar situation.
Let me get 200. Yellow.
Flop was all red. 10 high, and by the river there's also a straight.
85.
I still bet $20. Guy calls me, and with a flush and the straight on a board, I was surprised when dealer pushes chips to me. It was not much. Then this one, beauty, 4-3 of hearts. I call $12 pre-flop. Flop is Queen Jack 3 with 2 spades. The guy bets $20, and actually 4 of us see the turn card.
Everybody hit the flop.
Pot is over 100, turn card is 8 of spades. There was a string bet, so we turn it to be only at $10.
It's $10.
You can put it at once.
Oh, sorry about that. I was just making sure that I didn't know that. Okay, sorry about that. I don't have no spade.
2 callers.
I don't have spade.
I called without really having a plan, but when the 6 hits the river, and they both check, I said, only way is to steal this.
I don't have
and I bet
spades.
60. 60 or 65.
65.
It took them a while, but they all folded. So you can see, premium hands didn't give me much, or almost nothing, and actually I was losing mostly, so I had to steal with a ridiculous bottom pair hand.
Chris, 4080, Chris. Chris is it?
No spade.
Chris, 4080 last call, Chris. Arcane. Lumber Arcane on 4080.
No, there's more.
ABS. Last call with 2040 ABS, last call.
I'd open under. King 10. The turn didn't help me.
Next day, same thing. I go and play for 5.5 hours. And I remember it was really late. It was after midnight here. End up 1:22 in the morning. Lost there $484 out of 600 that I put on the table. So you can see now how my bankroll with those 2 sessions went down, minus $933 in 2 days, playing almost 10 hours and losing 1,000, close to 1,000. So 3rd day of my stay in LA, I go to play again, play 3 hours, and I record the winning session. Bicycle session number 3 and the first win. Small win now, 200 only, but I'm tired, I have to go to bed. I was in for 300, didn't have a add-on or rebuy, and I cashed out 506, which put me up for that session 200, but the bankroll is still down $727 for that for those 3 days. Next day, I play 5 hours. I'm in the game for 300 again, no rebuys or add-ons, and I cash out 587, so another positive session. But check this out, still down 400. So I said, okay, I just need one little more win, and I'm even after 5 days, but it doesn't work like that. I record negative session $85. So that is when I said this is not working, and I stopped playing for a few days. Didn't play till July 3rd.
cashing out 3 racks. This didn't happen lately. Good session. I'll tell you stories.
Went into a game, played almost 3 hours. I was in a game for 220 because nobody had money on the table. I came, everybody has like some small amounts. They don't want to buy full buy-in, and that day I, without add-ons or anything, from 220 I cash out $1,288. Can you imagine that? Over $1,000 plus, $1,068 plus. That is this big spike here. Bam!
Here's a good hint from that session. And I get pocket jacks.
$20.
I made it 25. I got 2 callers, so pot is $75.
Three player this hand. Three player.
Flop is Jack, 9, 6, 2 clubs. I check, trapping them, giving them chance to catch up. Somebody bets 45. Bam! 125 I raise. I was thinking for a while and calls.
125 guys.
Turn card is 5.
All in.
That's a straight. I go all in. Who cares for a straight? Hey Max. Well, I won a couple hundred.
Give me some. One more. Thank you, sir.
And we're up in black. Up 500 after 6 sessions. 6 sessions. You can see 3 positive, 3 negative. I played 22 hours, 23 hours in those 6 sessions. Almost 4 hours per session, 3 hours and 45 minutes per session. Average, I'm up now $45 per session thanks to that big one, the last session. And I'm making $24 per hour. Spirit is high. Let's go and play more. You won't believe this. I go, sit at the table with 300, and less than 2 hours later I cash out 1100. Up 800.
2 days in a row, cashing out 3 chip racks. Something's wrong. We really don't need much to be happy. Just couple poker hands, couple, I don't know, pocket aces to work for you. I played hour and a half only. I was up in for 300, up to 1300, and then ran into bad beat. Flop was Jack 10 4. I have Jack 10. Guy had pocket 4s. He flopped the set. I flopped 2 pair. There's no way. Lost there like 150 in that hand, and I said, this is the sign to leave. I may be back. One more. Happy birthday, America. Happy birthday, America. It's 4th of July. Fireworks around. Oh. Well, I'm at the bicycle casino here on a parking lot and had really 2 good days, 2 good sessions, 1,000 each. So made some dough, enjoying the weather in Los Angeles, and have to report to you. They were just lucky hands. Hit the flush couple of times. had the bad players at the table that are chasing everything and donating.
Actually, it was really good session. I was winning even more, but the moment came when I lost couple of hands and the winnings dropped down. I was up even over 1,000, like again about 1,200. But some bad beats, or I was careless. Still 800 good one. Look at the bankroll. Oh, we're rolling in a dough now, babe. It's 1,300. 1,300 up for 7 sessions. And that gives us, in 25 hours, on average play 3.5 hours, $112 per session positive. So look at that. We started with two negative, 2 small positive, 1 mini negative, and now 2. These are big, giant wins when you're in a 300 buying game. Cashing out and being plus $1,000 is huge. That doesn't happen every day. Anyways, now I have $1,300 plus in my pocket. You know, after that hype, you have to go down. I lose next 2 sessions. I lose 1,000 combined. What can you do? So, for next 4 days I didn't play because I went to RV Park in Acton, which is about 60 miles north of LA. Stay there 4 days. When I come back, I booked 3 winning sessions in a row.
Yeah, I got you covered, boy. You got the aces?
Chip.
I need chip, table 30.
It was good score. 2 of them were smaller, like one was 495 plus, and then 2 of these 115 and 151. Important is it's plus, so I end up with 12. You can see the bankroll is going back. I'm up 1,100 in 12 session at bicycle. Altogether, I have to tell you, I like bike. I like playing there. Game is not tough. You can find a lot of action. Sometimes start slow, but when a couple players change, game becomes really interesting. There even I already learned some locals that are regular. You learn, stay away from this guy. If he bets, he has goods, so stay away. You find regular donkeys that you can exploit every time. So game is really good. They let me stay on their parking lot. Security doesn't question me anything. So for me, it's the best. Weather is nice, about 80-82 degrees every day. Air conditioning in the at the bike. They switched. It started with if you are vaccinated, you don't need mask. Well, a week later, the county put back mask requirement, so now we still have to wear mask at the table, vaccine or not, mandatory mask. Like I said, I like the bike, and I wish you come and join me. For now, adios. I'm on the way to Las Vegas, and see you on the felt.